tres.
Hi Ruth, today I'm gonna talk about mobile phones. One of them is an old cell phone from the 90s, and one of them is a modern smartphone.
Nice. I compared television. I'm going to talk about our box style TV and more smart TV.
Cool. Well, the old cell phone was much bigger and heavier than the new one. It was made of thick plastic, and it only had buttons for calling and texting.
That sounds familiar. Old TVs were heavier too. They had small screen and the pictures were less colorful compared to modern ones.
You're right, Ruth. Another thing to say about is that modern phones are thinner and lighter and more expensive than new ones. But that old ones, sorry. But they are also more powerful. For example, you can take photos, watch videos, send messages instantly.
Modern TVs are also smarter. They are faster and larger and the imaging is better. People enjoy streaming movies and listening to music directly on TV.
That's true. Another big change is the design. All phones were simpler and less stylish, and there weren't many presentations or colors, just black or gray. But the new ones are sleeker and made of glass instead of plastic and are so much colorful. So they are more elegant but also more fragile.
That's true for TVs too. The old ones looked boxy and for passionate, whereas the new ones are modern and easier to clean. The materials are lighter and more resistant.
Exactly. The old phone, for example, was much cheaper, but it couldn't do much. So you could just call friends or text family. On the other hand, the new one is more expensive, but you can do many things at once. It's really like using a computer.
Old TVs were the expensive too, but they had core functions. You can't connect it on internet or watch only content. Now you can use YouTube and use the apps directly on your TV.
That's right. Another big difference is the battery. All phones had batteries that lasted much longer, but now we have to charge them every day. For example, if you want to use every day your smartphone, you need to charge at least 2 times a day.
Uh, yes, and all TVs use more electricity, the modern ones are more energy efficient and better for the environment.
I also think using smartphones is easier than using old phones, but they are more distracting. People spend more time checking social media than talking face to face.
I agree. And people now spend more time watching videos online to reading books. Nowadays, we like different because technology is changing of life.
Yes, to sum up, both devices became smarter, lighter, more expensive, and more convenient, but also more addictive.
Exactly, Villaros. Whole technology was simpler and stronger, but modern devices make life faster and more comfortable.
Bye, Ruth.
Bye.